Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we'll be talking about the latest NBA trade rumors, and mainly we'll be talking about the Boston Celtics, who seem to always be in these NBA trade rumors due to the fact that they have a $28.5 million trade exception from the Gordon Hayward signing trade back in the summer. No, it wasn't the summer, off season, because this was a weird year. So before we start today's video, I want to hear down below, who do you think's going to be on the move? And who do you think the Boston Celtics? You don't have to talk about Boston Celtics. Your team is going to make a move for. So hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. And let's talk about these Celtics and other players who could be on the move. So the Boston Celtics have been rumored, like I said, because of that trade exception. And the main one is Bradley Beal. But if they want to get Bradley Beal, they would have to give up a ace like Tatum Brown, which I do not want to happen, due to the fact that Bradley Beal is great, but Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is a sort of two assets you have that is so uncommon for a franchise to have. 23 and a 24-year-old be your franchise cornerstones, with having the amount of success they've had in the first 5 years of their career and already having them locked up while having some cap space is very uncommon. You don't give that up. The player that they should be willing to move is obviously Kemba Walker, and obviously Wizards won't do that. So don't see Bradley Beal going to the Boston Celtics. The Peterson you're going to probably see is either Aaron Gordon. Why am I speaking weird? Because I'm probably high. But Aaron Gordon is a man who is a versatile defender who can't really create his own shot. But look, he's a guy that on this team, he'll be able to have guys who can set him up to get his shot, and he's a great inside scorer who can occasionally hit the three-pointer. He's a guy who can guard 3s, 4s, and 5s, and he can occasionally step up on slower guards. And you know what? He's a versatile defender who can be a valuable asset to make up for the loss of Gordon Hayward that they're still feeling this year. And it's why one of the reasons why the Boston Celtics have not been as good as they have in the past. Now, if we want to talk about the fact that they have Brown's under contract till the 23-24 season and Tatum's under this contract till the 25-26 season, I think it's awesome for that. And in the past few seasons, we've seen guys like Kyrie, Al Horford, Marcus Morris, Terry Rozier, and Gordon Hayward all gone now. And like I said, I don't think they need to go for a big name like Bradley Beal. The other person they could go for is Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant has been a stud this year for the Detroit Pistons, and you're thinking, why would the Pistons want to get rid of him? Because they paid him, so they're really not losing anything if they get like 2 first-round picks, or if they get Kemba Walker for Jeremy Grant straight up. Tell me if you're a Boston Celtics fan, you wouldn't mind Jeremy freaking Grant, who's averaging 43% from the floor, 36% from 3, while scoring 23.5 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 3 assists a game, a steal game, and a block a game. Tell me you don't want them over Kemba Walker. Because I feel like you could replace Kemba Walker's output. You got Peyton Pritchard. I'm a huge Peyton Pritchard fan. I love Peyton Pritchard. I think he's a great player. And obviously he's in doses, but I would take Kemba in a first for Jeremy Grant. If I was Detroit, I'd be pretty stoked. That's a great deal. That's a phenomenal deal. I'd love that deal if I was Detroit. But yeah, I think the other players that we could see on this, I feel like this is just a Boston. You know what, Boston fans? Here you go. Yeah, I made you a Boston video. This is a Boston Celtics video. Did not expect it, but here you go, guys. I'm actually going to get a haircut today. But yeah, so this is a team that I don't see Bradley Beal going there. They need a rebounding guy too. So you could see, I think I don't think Victor Oladipo is going to go there. There's all these rumors. I think the best, JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee could be interesting right there. Don't bring back Al Horford. It's a weird year. This team needs rebounding. They're not a good offensive rebounding team. They're not a good rebounding team in general. And they're not a good rim protecting team at all. And, I'm a big believer defense wins championships. So they got to fix this. So Jeremy Grant or JaVale McGee, I think, is the best option. Or obviously Aaron Gordon's. I've been saying it for weeks, but get your shiz together, guys. That's the video. So, anyways, guys, peace. Oh.